Yo, what's up, guys? It's Andrew from travelingguitarist.com. Hope you like my hair this morning. I just woke up. So I'm going to answer the question, why do some guitarists have long nails? And the answer is simple. Some guitar players, typically fingerstyle, they have long nails on their picking hand, on their right hand, as a way of increasing attack. So what that means is that when you have longer nails on your picking hand and you pluck the notes with your picking hand, the end of the fingernail, it strikes the string in such a way where it almost acts as like a natural pick. However, you don't use the fingernail as a pick, but it's just like there's more leverage on your finger, and your fingernail it rubs against the string and just produces more of more of a distinguished sound. So it not only does it increase the volume a bit, but it just gives it a little bit more like pop and a little bit more like vibrance due to the fingernails scratching against the string. So that's why. That's the main reason why. That's pretty much the end of that. But so in my article at travelingguitarist.com, I kind of lay out some other things. I talk about why some players have it and why some players don't. And typically you'll see that long fingernails are most common among classical guitarists, jazz guitarists, and flamenco style. Pretty much anybody who uses a finger style guitar playing. So for instance, you won't see long fingernails on a metal guitarist usually, or at least not that I've seen. It's just not really conducive to playing in that style because you have to be super fast and well, I guess many finger styles with long nails are super fast too. However, it's just different. You don't need it. Metal guitar players usually use a pick as well. And if you're using a pick, so you don't need to have long nails. But yeah, so if you want to grow out your nails, I would say to wait 1 to 2 months. You want to file the nails on your picking hand as well, and just follow the curvature of your finger to do so. I mean, if you do a bit of experimentation, you can find out what sounds best for you. But I would say just to follow the curvature of your finger, and maybe leave a bit of a point at the end. When it comes to your fretting hand nails, I think it's best just to keep them short, as I have in this image here. I took this image of my fingernails a few moments ago. I mean, usually with just a bit of white showing is good enough. Anything longer than that, and then they may become an impediment. Although I've noticed that some women, well, I guess guys too, but there's a lot of women out there who can play the acoustic guitar and they'll have their nails long. It doesn't really bother them. It's all about what you've grown accustomed to and what you're used to. But many people prefer to have them short. I know I do. Another thing that you can do is you can actually use acrylic or fake nails. So what that means is that you literally go into a salon and you get fake nails on one side of your hand, on one hand rather. It's probably not as common as just growing them out. And moreover, if you're a guy, you may feel kind of embarrassed to do something like that, but it's not uncommon for people to do that. I think Antoine Dufour said he did that in one of his videos. Don't quote me on that, but I think he said that. He's a famous guitar player from Montreal. What else? What else should I mention here? Yeah, you don't want to cut them too short either, because otherwise, you're gonna expose the nail bed and it's gonna be more sensitive. I usually keep the white showing just a little bit. That way, I'm not causing any kind of discomfort. Another thing to understand is that, like I mentioned before, your fingernails aren't picks. So as you can see in this image here, she's using her fingers as a pick, but without actually holding the pick. I mean, you don't want to use long nails and do that. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but I don't know. It's not ideal. Not sure why you would. Additionally, long nails aren't really ideal for tapping style guitarists. This isn't a rule at all. Much of this is not a rule, but you typically won't see a guitar player with super long nails that do a lot of tapping. Although, there are probably some exceptions to this rule. Like I know that John Butler, the acoustic guitar player, he'll have long nails on both hands. And, I guess if you just learn to tap in such a way where you're pressing your fingers like parallel to the string, more parallel rather than like this, I guess that wouldn't be an issue. And finally, make sure you clean them, because you don't want nasty long nails with like dirt and gunk underneath them. So make sure you clean those bad boys. And also, this is kind of a weird thing to mention, but don't peel fruit with long nails. Like if you're peeling oranges or something like that, and you have long nails, just don't do it unless you really want to be thorough in cleaning them, because they're gonna look real nasty. They're gonna look real nasty. So make sure you avoid doing that. Essentially, how you want to clean them too is you want to just do dishes, just clean dishes in your sink, and that should be enough to keep them clean. But yeah, other than that, I don't have much else to say about this topic. That's it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.